Hope you can see my screen. Yeah. So we were discussing all the things, all the tools regarding here under the annotate tab that for documentation purpose. We will now, today's section we'll discuss on the analyze part, that is energy analysis we will discuss. Then we can discuss the rendering part, how to do the rendering in Revit software and also do the estimation part. Okay. So up to in Revit software, hope you all know, you are familiar with the Revit software. To designing for 3D modeling designing, this architecture from architecture to system tabs, we are using the options. Then yesterday also I just brief on that, insert for inserting other software things, and to do the modeling part, annotate to documentation, analyze for analyze. Disciplines combined together, how to the analysis part, massing and site for the landscaping or the topography of the thing. So collaborate for work sharing. Then view making for the modeling easier for doing like a taking sessions, elevation, rendering, all things comes under the view tab. Manage tab for doing the project information, setting the location. Means if you're working in a BIM model, means you have to follow some standards. So means when you open a Revit software or a Revit, when you open a project in Revit, the first page what you have to see, like should be the project information. You have to, means when you get a type sheet, our 2D sheet, no, there already a title block is there where all the things later, all the information related to that is there. Likewise, when you when we are working in a BIM project, and when you open your 3D model in a, when you open the Revit software or your client opens a Revit software, you have to know first page should be, or the first view you have to set it as a project information view. Okay, all the details regarding the information, that where it is, what the name, what is the type of project, at this location, and everything related to that information you have to set there. That one you can comes or do under this manage tab. You will, yeah, will get options, project information, settings and all you will get. And also for setting the Kobe data, hope you know what is Kobe. Kobe means it is used for, it is a managing tool used for the operation maintenance stage of a project. Means after completing the real construction work, after completing, when the work is over, when you're handing over to client, we can give a spreadsheet like a thing, or Kobe spreadsheet to the client, so that it will helpful in the operation and maintenance of that particular building. This Kobe means it is a spreadsheet. It consists of all the data, means all the data regarding the everything, means asset, if it is an asset or whatever it is, all the elements in the model. Okay, it will contain all the information regarding the every element in the model. Means for example, if you're taking a plumbing fixture, when it is from where it is bought, or what is the expiry date, when it has to be maintained, it cost, warranty, all the details of such element will be in the Kobe data. And also the details of who had done the modeling, everything will be there. That is why BIM is not only in modeling, but it also involved in the operation maintenance stage, last stage of the project also. So for that setting and all, project information and all, we can just set here from here, manage tab. Then add-ins, different add-ins you can just do if you are connected with the BIM 360. Then BIM interoperability tool, that is here you can see the Kobe extension. You want to prepare that, you need a Kobe extension one. Then modify, which contains all the modification tool. So last class we have just discussed only annotate tab and related tools. In today's session we can discuss the first thing, estimated. Okay, how to do the scheduling of this, or take the schedules of particular model. Okay, I'll just show a sample project a lot. Then we can go to this model and see the what scheduling. So here too, how do I, and so these are the two schedules in this particular model. So these are basics, topics. So what all category you want, you can select from here. You can, here in the properties, you can see the fields, filters, sorting, formatting, and the fields you can select. So these are the set. Then planting should honey, locust, like that. Planting schedule is only that two schedules are there in this particular. So if you want to take schedules of any other related things, how to take, I'll just discuss on that. Okay, coming to this is a model that we have discussed in yesterday's session. We'll do the here schedules also in this. For taking schedules or for doing the estimation, you have to go to view tab. Here schedules is there. When you just drop in, you will get a number of options here. Schedules quantities, graphical column schedule, material takeoff, sheet list, not block, and view list. Okay, we can see one by one. So first one is schedule quantities. So for related to the quantity means number, to know the for example number of doors, number of windows what we used in the model, like that. About the quantity of, if you won't take the estimate, you can go for the schedule or quantities. Just I'm selecting that quantity. Here you will get a window like this. Okay, you can see there are multiple categories are there. So for all categories here, you can just take the schedules. You can see and let's take a surface areas, cable, columns, different categories are there. First, I will go for the door symbol. Example doors. Okay, I will take the door schedule. Here you can see if you want to edit the title of the schedule or the name of the schedule, you can just edit from here, door schedule. Okay, then give, and also phase. Okay, you know that phase means what is the phase of the means? Is this the project is a new construction one, or is it a renovating one, means existing phase, or the demolishing phase, like that? Okay, so since this model is a new construction, you can set the phase here. Okay, then give OK. Another window will open, schedule properties. Okay, so here you can see available field we have selected is door. Okay, and you will get different field related to the what door, what all data you want, or yeah, what all data you want from that particular category, you can select from here. Okay, but the thing is, when you select, for example, cost, count, everything is there, and all the other details, these details, if you when you just model, or when you just do the modeling, and when you place the door on that particular model, what all information you have given at that time only will be extracted here. Okay, so we can just go for count, door count. First, we can go for family. Family is there, family of the door. Then type, you can select. And you can just arrange also. Type, family, count, then width of door, sill height, if you want select height, sill height, like that. Different what you can see, sill height is the thickness of the door, rough width, panel material, if you want to know about the material, panel material, here it's there, type marks, like that. Different cat fields are there. So what all things, or what all field, or what are the data you want for that particular category, you can select, and you can just arrange using this icon, then give OK. Here you will get the schedule, those schedule. So this title can be edited here. If you just want to edit this particular title, you can just edit. Okay. Now this will be here in your project browser. Here you can see in project browser under schedules, you can see those schedule is there. Okay. So here you can see type FD friend door. That is the friend door. So the type is the what the name you have given. What is the type of that particular door? Okay. So it is always better to, when you place a door, it is always better to give a name and do the modeling. Friend door, then D2, D1. Again, friend door is there. Then D2, D1. So and one door, extra door. So the width is there, height is there, count is there. So if you want to add extra if you want to add extra field, you can just go to in properties. You can see this is the property of the schedule. You can just go for field. If you want to add cost, okay, cost of each door, if you want to add, you can just give OK. But here you can see the cost is not filled. Why? Because in this particular model you have not given the cost. If you want to add, you can just go to your model. It can means in Revit, or you can just update it any time. Okay, if you want to make some changes in particular view, you can make changes any time, and it will get updated in all the views related to it. Okay, so here I'm just selecting this particular door as D1. Okay, here you can see in the properties, you can see if there is cost is there, or go to edit type. Edit type, you will get all the parameters related to it will be here. So what all data you are giving in here only will be extracted at the time of estimation. So here you can see cost. Just entering 2000, and this type of door is D1. D1 is the type of door. Okay, 2000, apply OK, and we go to do schedule. Here you can see all type, that is D1 type all door, the cost become 2000. Or if you want, you can just enter from here also. Different door. Or this will be applied to all elements of type D2. Okay, all D2s like 5,000. Like that, either you can just enter from here, bid from your schedule, or you can just go to here. So this D2 is 5,000 we have given. So we can just check what is the D2 door. This is a D2 door. Okay, go to edit time. You can check where it is updated or not. Here you can see the course is updated. Okay, so in whichever view you are making some changes in Revit, all the views related to it will get updated. Okay, likewise you can give. And there are some these like this, you can take the what estimation of this particular elements in this Revit. And some things other than this is here you can see in properties, there are some field is here, filter sorting group is here. You can just take from here, you can just take field and you can switch each category. Okay, first one is field, means what all field you want, means what all data regarding that door you want, you can select from here. Okay, that is field. And if you want an extra field like that, for example, a field which is not here in this list, for example, in this case door, we can say vision set or lock panel like that. If you can see vision set, it is not here. Okay, vision set is not here in this category. So if you want, you can just create as a new parameter. Okay, for creating as a new parameter, here you can see new parameter. Okay, if you want, you can create as a project parameter, or you can just create as a shared parameter. Okay, you can just go for a shared parameter, then select. So these are the parameters we have already created in this particular project. I'll just go for, yeah, door is already there. Door is already there. We can just edit. We can give here parameter. If you want to add it as a new group, means you can just go here. You can create a new group. Already a door group is there, so I'm just adding to here. Okay. Then parameter new. I'm giving a new parameter name vision set. Vision set. Discipline is common. Type of the parameter, it is an important one. What is the type? Okay, what is that type? What is that type of parameter? It should be clearly mentioned. Okay. So yesterday's session also I mentioned. For example, if you're giving a, if you're taking a, so, creating a new parameter as size, okay, size of the room or etc. And if you want it as a format as L by B, in that format you want, you have to take it as test. Okay, only that, only the number you want, mean you can take it as length or what. But if you want it as a format, in that format L by B, that by we will give it as X, right? So that X is in test. So if you want it as that format, you have to take it as only, you have to set it as a test. Okay, so the type of parameters are very important one. So here in this case, vision set, I'm just say want to know, I want to take test yes or no question, is in that particular door vision set is there or not. Okay, so I just want to set it as a yes or no question. So I just select here yes or no is there. Okay, then okay, vision set. Okay, select vision set from here. Okay, here you can see parameter data, vision set, discipline common, type, then give okay. Okay, here you can see vision set is done. Then okay, here you can see it has get updated in our schedule. Now here we cannot do any means in codes we can just edit, but in vision set cannot edit. Why? Because we have created as a parameter, right? Now we want to convert it to our project parameter. For that you have to go to our particular model. So in do you can see no parameter is added here. So what you want to go do is you have to go to manage. Here share parameter is there. So yesterday also I just discussed this vision set. Select that particular shared parameter. Is there anyone waiting? Okay. Then go to project parameters. Add it as a new parameter. From shared parameter, you have to select door vision set. Okay. And select the category also. It's coming under door category. Select door. Okay. Then okay. Now you select any door. Here you can see the properties last on parameters added vision set, and it is a yes or no question. So here you can see. So if this particular door is having a vision set, means you can just give your yes. Now you can go to your door schedule and you can update here. Okay. So front door, if it is having, means you can just give your, okay, you can just either update from your schedule list or you can just update from the model itself. Okay, either the way you can just do. So likewise, if you want to add a new field or if you want to add a new data to that particular or new information to that particular element, you can add it by creating a say new parameter. Okay, so always better to create a say user defined parameter as a shared parameter than convert it to a project. Okay, that is the thing about fields. Next is filter. Filter, here you can see D1 is there, D2 is there, FD is there. And if you want to filter by, for example, these are the field type, family, name, with vision set, etc. So if you want to filter by D2 only, okay, D2 means type. So I'm just selecting type equals D1, D2, do FD is there. So if I'm selecting D1, okay, or D1 will be selected. So it means if there are a lot of elements, a lot of doors or something is there, and if you want to place it, if the schedules in different like a different tables in your sheet, you can just filter and just separate it and you can place it in your title block or in your sheet. Okay, that is filter. And okay, that one is filter. Okay, next is sorting and grouping. That means arranging. All same. I'll just take width, ascending order, the width. So it will be sorted by the width ascending order. All 80 width will become then 90, then 100. Okay. Like that, if you want to sort and group, you can just sort and group. Okay. This is formatting. Formatting means how it has to be up there, the schedule, how you want to form. If you want to change the heading of each field, you can just head. And orientation, it's like horizontal, means horizontal. If you want as a vertical, you can just do it. Alignment, the field, like that appearance of that particular schedule. If you want to make any changes, you can go for formatting. Okay, here appearance also like grid lines, thin lines, you want stripe colors, titles, test, header, test. That's all things if you want, you can just edit here. That if you want to see the grand total, you can see here total. Or totals only you can just give. Counts and total itemize. I'm just offering it. Here you can see 13 tools. Only that particular will be there. Means about we have just given the titles only, counts and totals only had given, so it will be just like, yeah, 30 type of rows are there, totals only. And here also you can give cost. I'm just giving footer, uh totals only, and you just itemize also. Here you can see grand total is 30, and 5,000 all will be sorted in one, 2,000 all will be sorted in one. And if you want to know the totals only, these are the totals only, counts and totals only. Here counts only, like this you can just edit and do the scheduling part. Okay, so this is about the door schedule. And likewise, if you want to do the window schedule also, say you have go to view tab, schedule, schedules and quantities. From the category you can choose the windows. Here you can see window. If you want to edit the name, you can edit and you will get the field here. Different fields you will get. For example, family and type family. And also, if you want to add a new parameter which is not in this field, also you can just add it as a new parameter here. You can just add it as a new parameter, same as that of the doors. You can see the window schedule. Here, type KW kitchen door window 3V, like this is there. And if you want to make any changes here, you can just go to its properties and make changes and account. And here you can see schedules, door schedules and window schedule is a topography schedule is already taken here. Topography schedule means it's like when you do, it's related to site things. Okay, means in your, if your site means if it is an undulating site, okay, if your site is an undulating one, you have to need do some cut and fill and do the your site level. Okay, you want to make your site first level, then do the what construction. So if it is an undulating one, how much you have to cut, how much you want to fill, that things if you want to do, or that schedules if you want to take, you can go for topography schedule. Okay, that is topography schedule. That also same, you can go to view schedules and quantities. Here you can see topography. I'll just show you if you want. Just go to site. I'll just go to site. I'll just so all the site related things you are just doing in the site view, the site. And I'll go to massing and site. I'll take this some greater region, or I'll just go for this is zero elevation. I'll just increase the elevations. I'll just take the 3D. I don't know, it can be seen correct, or this is an undulating one. So the elevation is different. Okay, you can see, I think it's not a level surface, it is an undulating surface. Okay, so you have want to, you can see, right? This is an undulating surface. The elevations, we have given the different elevations and made a site here. So if you want to, first thing is you have to clear your site, make it as a level, and then do the construction. Okay, so to make this undulating surface this level or a flat one, you have to go to graded region and do that. Okay, I'll just show it how to take the topography schedules. Okay, I'll select all the points related to the site and will make it as a zero elevation. That means the flat surface. And I'll give the finish and go to 3D. So this is gray color is showing the shaded region. Okay, if you don't want, you can just click and just hide it in this view. Now you can see it as a flat surface. Okay. Likewise, you can just make an undulating surface in a flat surface. And here, if you take, but if you set this particular site in your property, in your topography property, you can see what is a fill. Fill nothing. It is as an all high elevation point. There is no filling. Only cutting was there. So cutting here you can see cutting is there. Okay. So here does a bit in the topography schedule is there. No fill is there. Only cut. So net cut and fill. Okay. Like that, if you want to take the what this is, I just show how to take the how to do that topography schedule. Okay. So if you want to take the schedules of in quantities, you can go for this particular option. Next one we can go for view tab schedules. Graphical column schedule is related to structure thing, and in structure template only you can just do it. Okay, so we can go for material takeoff. So here up to this what all categories we have find this, I'll just show that. When you select door, so the field you can see assembly code, description, name, type, door panel height, door thickness, like that fields are available in this quantities. So when you take material takeoff, about the details of the materials what we have used is this particular model, we will get the data. If I'm selecting, for example, walls. Okay, so we know walls that have I'll just show what is the wall you have been used here in this particular model. I just select one wall. This is a basic wall, 23 centimeter. I'll just go to edit structure and you can see the materials we have used is brick common is used, brick is used, then sand cement strip plastic and scrape. The bottom portion also is plastic. So these are the materials used in this particular wall. Okay. So now we wanted to get the schedule or estimation of the materials of an element in a model. We have to go to schedules, material takeoff. Okay. And go to walls. Wall material takeoff. Same as if you want to edit the name, you can just edit. Face also you can just edit. If you want to change, you can change. Okay. Leave okay. Here you can see the field which is the material takeoff properties. Okay, here you can see absorbance, angle from length, base, offset, constraint, cost, extra some fields. Some fields will be same in both quantities and material takeoff. The extra field here in this material takeoff is material area is there, material aspect, materials comment, materials cost, means each material's details we can just extract. But thing is, if you want get to get data from here, when you do the modeling part, you have to give all the information of that particular material and then do the what modeling. Here we can take as it as a material name we can take, then family and type, material area, material cost, material volume. Then here it's also phases, also the phases is phase created, demolished. If it's a structure, you can see rebar cover, exterior face, rebar, structure related things is there. Type. Okay, so these are the phases I just selected. Give okay. You can see the wall material takeoff. Here there are lot of number of walls are there, so you can see. So for each wall, okay, if you select, so this is one wall, okay, you can see the different wall 23, wall 20. This is one wall, okay. Brick common means these two data, no, brick common and scrape, okay. These two materials are of one wall, okay, like that. Different number of walls uses, there are lot of walls used in this particular, so all the walls you can see. So here what you can do is you can just filter it, okay. So if you want only wall 23 centimeter, so here you can see PCC is there, F1 F2 is there. So if you want to differ it from your, if you just want to differ to with your footing, you want to take it as a separate one, okay, you can just what either use as a your material, okay, you can just filter. You can just take the material name equals your stone is there, no, stone, okay. So all the footing part you will get, or data means basic wall F2 F1, it is all F2 F1, or about regarding the volume or regarding the type, like that. Any data you can just select and then filter, and you can just separate from your what footing part, you can just separate and just place the estimation, okay. I'll just off this filter. So like all the other fields are same, fields, filter, sorting and group, formatting, appearance, everything is same. I'll just material type wall 23 centimeter. So all wall 23 centimeter will be here, or either you can just what filter by material name, only brick common, concrete sand, some here parking type is also wall 23. So only the brick common, brick and sand cement skin is needed. You can just filter by that also. All other things are same. So what all data you want regarding your what material of model, you can just take off from here. Cost also same. You can just go to your particular model. You can select here, select the element from the model and go to edit type and give the cost. Okay, give the cost, or directly you can just give the cost in the schedule, will get updated anyway, okay. Now if you want to add extra field, same thing is, you can just, if you want to add as a new parameter, you can just add as a new parameter, okay. But that new parameter, no, if you're adding it as a new parameter, that information should you have to directly give in your what properties list in your model, okay. For other field, some other field, for example, number of bricks. Okay, so in one wall, what are the number of bricks you have used, or the brick cost, like that. If you want to make use of some formulas and then find the value, okay, you have to use what some formulas, and then you have to find some values. You can just create it as a calculated parameter. Here you can see, add it as a calculated parameter. Okay, this one, fss means if you want to do some calculation and then extract the value from it, then you can go for the calculated parameter. Here, this fx. Okay, so if you can directly enter the value of that particular parameter, you can create it as a new parameter. Okay, if you want to do some calculations by means of some formulas and all, and then find the value, then you can go for a calculated parameter. Okay, for example, I'll just go for fx, calculated value. uh, we can go for number of bricks. Okay, here you can see number of bricks is not there. Number of bricks or nothing related to bricks, or because that is a material we have been given. So for finding that, I'm just taking as a calculated parameter, uh, number of bricks. We can use a formula. Discipline is common. Here also, type is an important one. It's number of bricks, so it's number. Then about the formula. So if you have a formula like a number of brick, you can find by material volume by thickness, volume of that material by thickness, you can find the number of bricks. So already the volume of the material is already here in this particular field. So you can just make use of that. Okay. For that, do you hear the three dots are here? You just click on that material volume. Okay. By it's 23, no? Then give okay. Number of bricks. Then give okay. You can see the number of bricks. So just given the what decimals, that's why it's in decimals. Okay. Now, if for example in another field, cost of the brick means here cost is there. That cost is related to that wall. We have selected the wall category. So this cost will be the cost of the wall. Okay. So if you want to know the what cost of each material, so in wall, bricks are there, sand, cement, everything is there. So if you want to know the cost of each material what we have been used in this wall, we can as a calculated parameter. Okay. Let's say brick cost formula, and the type is cost. Okay. That I'll just give number of bricks into for one brick I'm just giving 5. Okay. Here we'll get the brick cost. Like that, if you want to add any calculated parameters, means if you want to get the value or the information regarding each individual material by means of some calculations or formulas, you can make use of this option fx. Okay, here when you for using the formulas, if you want to make use of the field which you have already taken, you just go for this option. We'll get all the field we have been added, then give the formulas. Okay, and the type is this type of that particular parameter, or the parameter is also important one. So for creating all the parameters, type is a very important one. You should uh, remember that. Okay, so that is a material takeoff. Like that, if you want, you just wall takeoff. Now material takeoff, if you want floors, roof and all, here you can see floor is floor material takeoff. Okay, here also material name, material name, material area, material volume. Then you can just give family and type. Just giving okay, you can see. So the tiles is also the kitchen tiles, grid, earth materials. So while doing the modeling part, we'll do the foundation, and then first we will fill with the first two F1 and F2. We will fill with the earth, then give the concrete, and then do the tiling. So that earth also we can just give it as a material here. This model, I hope you know that. So earth is also it will be taken. Okay, tiles, earth fill like that. Okay, likewise you can just take schedules on all the quantities, all the elements. Here you can see a roof. If you want to take the quantities of roof, here roof is there. Likewise you can take the material take of all the elements used in this particular model. Now next one is view schedules, sheet list. So sheet list means these all are the what quantities list we are taking off. Sheet list means it is it's scheduled. Here you can see that is the drawings in the project. Means what all, how many sheets, if there is number of different views are there, and if you have placed all the views in different sheet, so what all sheets, how many sheets you have been used. This one, okay, this sheet in project browser you can see here only one sheet we have been used. Okay, so how many sheets you have been used, about the details of that particular sheet if you want to know, and if you want to you can see, since it is a sheets category, you can see approved by. So in sheet, in title block, we will have what that view or that sheet is who it is approved by, and checked by is current revision set. We have just yesterday session we have just discussed how to put a revision set. Revision set is a revision date. So sheet name, sheet number, current revision, approved by, designed by. Here also if you want to add new parameters you can just add, and calculate in there here no need of calculate parameters here. So if you want to add a new parameter you can just add from here. Okay, okay, only one sheet is here, sheet name is unnamed. Just take the sheet. Okay, I'll just go with that. Sheet name is unnamed, sheet number is there, no revision, approval, nothing is there, no data are here. We can just give the data here. Okay, I'll just enter some data. It's drawn by, so approved by, and no data are here, approved by or nothing is here. Solely drawn by, checked by is here. So here you can see sheet name is updated, sheet name, sheet number. So if you have done any revisions and all, so you can just do the revisions all. So if you want in your particular sheet, if you want to add approved by or designed by and all, you can just go to your what, select this particular field. You can go to edit family and you can just add it. Okay, from label you can just add it, and from the test also you can just add it. Okay, that's where just discussed in the yesterday session. I'm not going to that as time is not there. So that is how to get the details of all the sheet we have used in this particular project. We can go for the sheet list. Okay, then next one is not block. Okay, not block means, for example, just going for a plane. Here in the annotate tab, last you can see some symbols are there. Okay. Yeah, by default only two symbols, underline and no arrow symbols are there. Means you will be using different symbols in our plan. Oh, right. So if you want to add more, you can just go for load family from your library folder. You can just add. Okay. So here by default only what, two symbols are there. So if you have what used any symbols in your model, symbols in your project, and if you want to get a schedule of that symbols, you can just go for the not block. Okay, view schedules, not block. You can see if you want to edit the name, you can see. So in which one you can, you know, Taro. Okay,
Only two fields are there, count and what is the type. Only type and count is there. If you want to add the no one, you can just add it. Give OK. No arrow, only two is used. Two no arrows are used. That is a not block. Then last one is the view list. View list means related to the all the views in this particular project. Okay, it will give a schedule of all the views related to this particular project. Like example, view name is here, view template if you want you can take. And if that particular view is placed in any sheet, and if you want that also you can title on the sheet means that particular views a title on the sheet if it is used in any sheet, and what is the sheet number. Okay, if that sheet view is used in a particular sheet, what is that sheet number, like that associated level you want. So like that all the field related to the views will be here. View list you can see. So in the plinth you can see plinth only this view, pl view only we have placed in this particular sheet name is plan view. Okay, and associated levels like that. So means all the information regarding the views in your project, different views that here you can see the different views in your project. And if you want to take a schedules on that, you can go for the what view schedules. This one, view list. So these are the different schedule options in the Revit. So this is the estimation part. Now we can go for the rendering part. I'll just close all this. Next topic is rendering. I just close all the list. I didn't save also, so schedules is all gone. I just closed all the apps. Let's go to 3D view. Okay, we can just go for the rendering. Rendering, you know about taking the exact image of the 3D model, just doing the walkthrough, everything is like coming under rendering. So for rendering, you can go for view tab here. Under present, you can find here render. Render is there, render in cloud is there. So render in cloud, here in the Revit we can do the rendering, as well as in the cloud platform also we can do the rendering. Okay, so that difference is if you are doing in rendering in cloud, it will be of some good quality, some more better quality. Okay, so for visualization part, first option, there are three options for visualization. So first option for visualization is the camera view. Okay, you can set the cameras and set that, take the pics. For that, go to view tab. Here, just drop down the under the create panel, just drop down the 3D view. Here you can option camera. Okay, it can not only be used in here, this 3D can be used in other views also. I'll just go for the print. Okay, first we can set this view. Okay, after taking the camera, what you have to do is you have to set the level, means just okay. Here you can see in the ribbon area, it is from plinth. Okay, and you can see the offset also. Offset means the height of the camera, means from plinth it will be normally a human or man heights. Okay, so means from plinth, what the camera is from 175 centimeter above. Okay, that is the offset. Then take different pics. We have taken from the 3D view, that's why it's coming the 3D. Okay, this 3D. Okay, then take the other portions, take any other portions, go to view. And here you can see this will be saved in the 3D views here, 3D view 1, 3D view. And if you want to rename it as, you can just rename. And if you want to if you want to make any changes in your, this is the camera frame. Okay, if you want to make any changes, means extend and all, you can just extend and do. Okay, and if you want to set the background also, there's some options. Visual style option is there. Popular propagation. Okay, you can just adjust the positions here. In visual style, okay, you can go to view control if you want to just change the background of this camera picture. Okay, if you just want to just go to, okay, a realistic view. Okay, and if you want to change the background, the background here is white, no? And if you want to change the background of this particular one, what you can do is you can go for visual style here. This is a visual style. Graphical display option is there. Graphical display option, and here background option is there. You can see this is the background option. That is none. If you want it a sky is there, gradient, and if you want any image to be added, you can just give image. And any colors if you want. Let me check. This is a sky. Okay, this is a sky, and here in colors you want it, right? You can just give this. That is view specific actually. So in this view, I'll just change the background. Here, if you want to change the background, means you can again go to visual style and just put it a realistic. Okay, the realistic, and then go to graphical display background. You want as a gradient. Sky color is this one, horizon color is this one, ground color is this one. If you want to change the color, you can change the color. This is by default colors of gradient. Okay, like this, if you want to change the background, you can just change. And also, camera view can be placed both inside and outside, also exterior and in interior. It can be used. Here you can see. So it can be used. This camera can be sent from either from the plane view or 3D, but both the 3D will be coming here. And here also, this is the inside portion. Okay, so it can be used both interior and exterior. And likewise, you can just create the different views. All the views will be in the project browser in the 3D views. And if you want to, I can just, if you want to export also, you can just export it as an image. Okay, you can just export it as an image for this camera pictures. The images and animations is a image. You can see images. Okay, so like images, you can just second one is a rendering. This render. So before rendering, we can just place some lights and all. We can just go to architecture components, load family. I'll just place some artificial lights. Okay. Lighting fixtures is there. Wall based one. I'm just randomly placing so that we can see in the rendering. Okay, in order to see in the rendering, I'm just randomly placing the slides. Okay, so how it's coming. No lamp. Highlights lamp. Okay, I'm just placing some lights here. Then we can go for rendering. View tab, render. Okay, so first you have to do some settings here for rendering. So first one is quality. Quality, you can see draft is here, medium is here, best, high, best means it will depends on the quality of the. So if you're giving it's a draft means it will be like a blurred one means like it's of a cheap quality, medium or high. And when you give change this to high, best and all, when you means when you increase in the quality, it will take that much time. Okay, it will take much time, as well as it's depend on your resolutions, your lab systems resolution also and all. Okay, so here I'm just giving medium, otherwise it will just have my system. And resolution you can give screen or printer, you can change here also. You can just adjust the DPI 75, 150, what do you want. I'm just giving 150. Let me check. And here when you give, what will be that this is a frame, width is 432 mm, this is the pixel, height is this a pixel, and we change accordingly. You can see pixels will be changing. Okay, let me check that is. So the compressed image size will be, uncompressed image size will be 18.6 MB. So if you just increase it, it will be, the size will be increasing. Okay, then lighting, you can just give exterior sun only, exterior sun and artificial, exterior artificial only, sun same as interior also you can just do. Then we're just doing sun and artificial. This is the sun settings. You can just show the sun setting. Artificial lights also. Here, these are the artificial lights. It means if you are given so many artificial lights, and if you are doing all the rendering only in the exterior part, from here you can choose what all lights you want to see. Okay. Then adjust exposure that we can do after the rendering. Okay. Then after do all the settings here, just go for the render option here. It will take some time. Okay. You can see we have given the settings, the quality as medium. So this is the quality of medium. Okay. This is exterior sun and artificial. That means a daylight. Okay. Okay. So this is the what rendering image. So we can just go for the adjust. If you want to adjust exposure, you can see, you can just adjust exposure and do the settings, and we can do the artificial only. Okay. And if you want to save this to the project, here you can option save to project, or if you want to export, you can export. Okay. Then show the image of model. This is a model. Again, we can do some rendering here. I will give artificial only, exterior artificial only. From so exterior artificial outs, and background also you can change. So here also background also you can change. Rest everything. Then render. So artificial means night view. Only the artificial lights we can see. So if you want to say the daylight means sun settings you have to give. So you can see with the artificial lights which we have given now. So this will be the what rendering image. So if you want to see means likewise you can just give more artificial lights here and there, and you can take the rendering image. Okay. So this is a render. If you want to export, you can just export. If you want to save the project, this is the name. You can just give. Okay, just give the image and it will be saved here. Rendering, it will be saved. Okay, so this is the artificial one, means which we have done in the what Revit. Okay, we can just do this rendering in the cloud as well. You can just check the quality, render in cloud. Okay, step one on the screen, the step one will be there. Continue. 3D view, still image, standards, image size, everything. Start rendering. Okay. So here it will be continuing. Okay. We will just get a notification once it is done. Okay. We can just compare what rendering in the software as well as in the cloud. Okay. Let it be do there. We can just go for another one, walkthrough. Okay. For that, I'll just go to print view. Okay, print view. So walkthrough, we can just walk through the what our model. Go to 3D view, walkthrough. You can here also you can just hide the from it is from plinth view. The offset also you can set is will be the height from plinth. Okay, walk means normal human height you can give your offset. Okay, then set the path. Okay, where you want to start. This is the path front door. Just set the path which all places you want. You can just set different path here. Okay. Okay, I just went walkthrough, then finish walkthrough. So first set the path. So this is the path I'm just going through here. Then I'll just select the walkthrough will be in the here in the project browser. Okay, it will be saved in the project browser walkthrough. So this is the walkthrough. Then okay, select here, then go to edit walkthrough. Okay, so go to first select that particular walkthrough, then you have to go to edit walkthrough. Here you can see 300 set are there. Okay, here you can see frame 300 out of 300, 300 set are there. So if you want to seek the walkthrough, you can just edit this as one. Here you can see the different frames it has been created. 1 minute. Edit walkthrough. Okay, set the frame one. Okay, set the frame is one. Then give the play option. You can see the walkthrough. So to the path which have been given, it will be, we can get the video like this. Just realistic. Okay. So it is frame, set the frame as one and then play. To the front door. And if you want, you can just adjust the frame. Okay, if you want to enlarge this frame, you can enlarge it also. So here you can see the frame is also moving. 300 frames are there. Out of how many frames it has reached, also you can see in the ribbon area. It's now in the exterior portion. So if you have given a correct path and all, it will be correctly we will get. Okay, it will take some time. I'm just quitting this, otherwise you'll get hanged. Already it got hanged. It's finished now. The rendering is also completed. We can see the images now. So if you have to just log in your Autodesk ID, okay, it will be done in your Autodesk ID. So rendering also, if you want to export, okay, means if you create a correct path and a correct walkthrough, if you have created, you can just export it. Okay, just export it to show the clients. For that file, you can go to File, Images and Animations. You can see walkthrough. Okay, walkthrough, you can just, or you have to open the first walkthrough, then you have to just export. Okay, so here walkthrough, the thing is, when you just do the walkthrough, no, here you can see just 300 frames are here, 300. Just in order to do the frame settings, you have to plus this, click this frame setting 300. Okay, here you can see total frame is 300 and frames per second is 50. That is the time. Okay, so for the better quality or for the best quality, you can give the number of frames as high and the per second. That time you can just give reduce it. Okay, for best quality frames you can increase and time you can just reduce. Okay, and here you can see what of frames, everything, and you can just adjust the frames and the second uniform speed and all, you can just do here. Okay, so the frame setting here, you just click here in the 300. Okay, and then you can just go to File, Export and Export. So yeah, this one is the view FDP. This one is the rendering in cloud. Now you can see the difference here, right? So this is a rendering which we have done in the cloud by using that some lights. So rendering in Revit is, this is a rendering in Revit. Okay, you can just see only that particular lights and all. So this is a rendering in cloud, so that the cloud, it will be of good quality, somewhat better quality. Okay, so that's the difference here. So these are the rendering option. That's the last topic in today's session is energy analysis, how to do the energy analysis. I'll just close all those things. Hope you are, hope you all are able to follow me. Okay, for energy analysis. So purpose of energy analysis means to create the sustainable buildings, right? Means for incorporating more natural lights and to avoid the use of artificial lights in more, we would go for the energy analysis. So after doing the modeling, everything, we will do the energy analysis to check the lightings and means to what, to find the total electricity consumed by a building in 1 year and the cost. Okay, so this energy analysis, what the purpose of doing is to find the total electricity consumed by a building in 1 year and the cost and all we will do. So based on that, the ratings for the different systems are there, for like lead, griha. These are the rating system. They rate the what models like a silver, gold, and platinum. Likewise, they will rate by this energy analysis. So for that ratings also, it is based on this total electricity consumed by a building in 1 year and the cost of it. Okay, and why the purpose of energy analysis already told. This means it's to incorporate more natural lights and to avoid the artificial lights. So means to reduce the usage of the external equipments. Okay, so the energy analysis, all we are doing in this analyze tab. So for doing the energy analysis, we need to know the two values, R values and U values. Okay, so R values and U values means that R value is a measure of resistance of heat flow. U value, it's a measure of how much heat is actually transferred to the installation. That is the R value and U value. So for each element or the every element used in this particular material have some R values and U values. Okay, if you want to check it, you can just go to your I'm just selecting this wall. You can go to edit type. Here you can see analytical properties. Okay, analytical properties are thermal resistance and U value, heat transfer coefficient. The values there. So that is why when you just make a material, okay, when you are doing a modeling, and when you do the, when you take one means create a material and all, you have to give all the information regarding that materials and to use. First means if you are going to manage a just material, I'm just selecting a material. If you select any material here, you can see different categories are means different categories of informations are there. For here in thermal, you can see density. All these informations are needed for the doing the energy analysis. So when you create a new material and using the model also, you have to give all the information regarding that material, and then you have to use. Okay. So the R value and U value is important one to know the energy, do the energy analysis of the what model. And before doing the energy analysis, we want to know the material study of this particular model. Means if that the value is higher, or if you want to change, and you can just adjust and change, but that adjust is not okay, means then we have to change the material also. Means concrete means this energy analysis depends mainly on the material. For like concrete exothermic or heat absorbance is there, so in place of that we can just use other tiles and all like that. By altering the materials also, we can adjust the energy of the this particular model. Okay. And here in this one, this the rating or the energy analysis done by the ASHPA rating, that American Society for Heat, Ventilation and Air Condition. Their ratings or their study will be given in this, the value will be given, and they will just do the analysis, and their value for this particular model, the value will be given, and we'll just compare. And if there's we can do any suggestions and all, we can just do. And here the Revit plus Insight, we'll do the energy analysis. So just we'll go, I'll just show how to do the energy analysis. So mainly depending on the R values and U values. Okay. So first, to do the energy analysis, first you have to take the model, go to Analyze tab, go to Analyze tab. Here you can see energy optimization. Energy optimization panel is there. Here, energy settings. So first you want to do some settings. Okay, energy settings. Energy settings. Here you can see in advanced, in other options, yeah, in other options you can go to. So these are the all these values you can just enter. Okay, here you can see all mode is there, all these values you can just enter. I'll just discuss the important one. Okay, in advanced edit type, uh, here you can see export categories here. That means room or space, you can just, that will change. Okay, room means if it is an architecture related things, it will be categorized as room. If it is an MEP, or it will be categorized as space. Then export categories there, conceptual types are there, schematic types is building. You can know the values. Okay. Okay, if you edit here, you can see here for mass exterior wall lightweight construction, means if you want to change the what type of the thing, type of the material, you can change. By default, some materials will be set there, you know, Revit. So if you want to change the materials and all, you can just change. So here you can see a roof, analysis property, roof, it is 4 inches in lightweight concrete. The U value is this one. So if it is roof and the material is at lightweight concrete, means it has to be, the U value has to be approximately equal to it. So exterior walls, 8 inches in lightweight concrete. If it is concrete block, it is mean 8 inches, and U value, it has to be approximately close to it. Okay, here so there's a list of things are there. The value should be approximately equal to this U values here. You can see the list here. Okay, and I'm just closing this. So we have to so then we have, so these are the settings already in the energy analysis. The value values should be approximately equal to this. So you have to go to your model, you have to take the elements, and you have to check the U values and in the use in our model. Okay, and so that is an inches, fractional inches. So if you want, you can just change here also. Now model, it will be in centimeter. So in Revit, anytime we can change the unit. No, you can change to fractional inches if you want. You can just change to fractional inches. Then, so first go to the what the energy settings and do the settings there. Second one is set the location. Okay. Second step to do the energy analysis is we have to set the location. Set the location. Internet mapping services. You have to provide the, you can see the location. Correct location of your place. So it means this will show the nearest weather station. Okay, you can select the nearest weather station. Here you can see the weather station. So in my areas, nearest weather station will be shown. So if you want, you can select any weather stations near you. Okay, that is the location settings. Okay, then you have to go to room spaces. For that, architecture in room and area, go to room and area panel, room and area volume computation. Here, give the area and volumes. Give the area and volumes. Okay. After that, you have to give the tag. It's already given. Tag is already given. It's you can see the tag is already given. Don't want to give. Okay, you want to give the tag and make sure that the tag is, for example, I'll just select the door. Just select the tag. So the upper limit is plinth. Just select this. Already section is there. Okay, here you can see the lower limit is level plinth. Okay, but it has extended to the upper limit. You can see it is extended to this portion. You can just adjust it and place it in your correct room. Okay. Likewise, it will be varying, so you can just set it in a correct position. So you have to give the tag. You have to give the tag. Then you can take the section of the building. Okay, you can take the section. You can just select your room. Then go to that particular section. Adjust this tag. It will be extended. If not, you can just give the level also. If it is on first floor level, you can just set it as a first floor level. Okay, for each what floors or for each room you have to do this. You have to create the room and space one. Okay, next is we can go to analyze tab. Next step is go to analyze tab. So location we have done. System, no, you can go to again energy settings. Energy settings, there will be mode, this mode. Okay, when you just drop down, you can see use building elements are there. Use rooms or spaces. You can give anything. You can just give. I'm just giving edit, and you can just define the purpose of the building also. Building type, in other option, building type is else. It means what is the type of the building model you have. If it is an office, you can just give an office. I can just drop down, you will parking garage. Here different options are there. For if it is a house for a single family. If it is flat and all, you can give multi-family an option. You're just giving the single family. Then give okay. Okay. Next option is, so after doing all these settings, you can just create the energy model. Okay, create energy analytical model. Just do the energy model. So this is the energy model which I have created. Okay, now we want to generate it. Okay, this is the option for generating is generate. So by using the insight and Revit, we are doing the energy analysis. Generate, use existing energy, using this energy analytical model, we are generating this. Give okay. Okay, then optimize. Last option is optimize. Access energy and environmental performance data, the report you will get. Okay, let's go for the optimize. So it will be redirected to your insight. So before doing the energy analysis, make sure that you are what you are just in Revit, you are just logged in with your Autodesk ID. Okay, you have to make sure that you are logged in with your Autodesk ID. Then it will be redirected to the insight. It will take some time, and there you will get the report and all. So let it come here. This is the inside portion where you get the analysis report. Okay, so in the right side here there is options there. This is the model comparison. Next one is the settings. Okay, so here you can, in the settings, you can see unit, which unit you can follow. You can just say what roles of video means, what is the output you want. You want the annual cost or the energy use intensity. Energy use intensity means the total energy consumed by the building. What that is the EUI. So what is the what result you want to get? You will get both. Okay, annual cost and EUI, you will get both after this. And do you want the model widgets to be sorted by importance? So means if it is a value is higher and all, by importance, the model assets or the we just use the model should be customized like that. If you want, you can just go. Then utility rates are there, electricity rate and gas rate. You can just go for use automated rate services, or you can just in your areas rates, you can just change it. You can just off this and you can just change the rate of this, and that is also an important one doing that utility rates. Okay. If it is a very big project and all means flat mall and all, it will take a lot of time. Uh, Means it will give the reports of energy, it will give the total annual cost, then it will give the EUI and the ASHRAE value also it will give it. It will give the means ASHRAE will categorize the this particular model and the model and give a value. And in this particular model, what is the value we are getting after analysis? If it is going higher than the ASHRAE value, we have to do some things. Means we have to do some suggestions, or we'd have to do some adjustment, or we have to alter the materials and do it. It has to be means the value should be approximate equal to that ASHRAE rating. Okay, that we want to check, and then we can do the some suggestions and also we can do it. Okay, I'll just tell. So they're showing some error. Okay, model data is not available. Okay, so I'll show you some. So I've done this model in general. Just do once again. Okay, or I'll show with another. Okay, miss. Let it be there. I'll just so the model will be here like this. It will be coming. Okay, model will be here. You can see the USD EUI and the cost. Annual cost will be you. It said that here you can see the annual cost as well as the EUI value you will get, and you can set the location also. Okay, when you set the location, you can see the location here. And here, okay, that means nearest weather station. When you just click on it, you will get the different data like monthly temperature, wind speed annual, wind speed December, like that different data regarding the location you will get. Okay, you can just go to that. It will become my both gone. And you can just put it in the analysis and you will get a notification once it's completed. Okay, so it's, since it is doing in the cloud, you can for the rendering also, since if it takes some time, no, you will get after completing the rendering, and after completing here the analysis, you will get a notification. You will get a mail that this it is completed. Okay, so you will get the energy analysis model. Check and the nearest weather site and all the data regarding that you will get. The rest of the things I'll just show you. Means you will get another like a WWR, window wall ratio. So means each wall's window wall ratio you can adjust. Okay, Means if you want to increase the windows, you can just give means 100% to 0% suggestions will be there. You can just adjust and that one WWR window wall ratio, and mean you can just give the adjust the value as actual value. Okay. Means 100% means the whole wall will have window. It cannot be done. It will be around like a 25 like that value. You can just suggest there. Okay, I'll just show you the it's completed. Okay, it's completed, but there's some error. I'll just open it. Okay, so this is the annual cost. Okay, the cost here you can see. Okay, this is our model. Here will be the tools, general tools will be there, pan, zoom, first person. You can just rotate and all. You can just rotate and see the buildings and all. And here you can see this blue color. No, that is a cost. When you click that, you will get that what EUI. So here cost and EUI you will get, and location already sent location you will get. Okay, here you can see the actual value is 8.9, but this particular one it is 19. So it is high. The value is high. So you want to reduce it to approximate to this 8.9. You want to adjust, or you want to what? You can make some adjustment here. You can adjust, or you can what? You want to change the materials or something, and you have to bring this 19 to this value, ashes value. Okay, that what. So this is a what value for this particular model. Ashtray has benchmark is 8.9, ours is 19. So we want to come to approximate equal to 8.9. Okay. And how to do it? There are some here you can see. This is WWR, southern walls, northern walls, western walls, eastern walls. For each side, WWR means window wall ratio. So you can just click 19.0. Here, this will be the here you can do the suggestions. This triangle part, no, this is our model. Okay, this is our model, and you can do the suggestions here. Like if you can see the 95%, 80%, it is decreasing. We want to get approximately equal to 8. No, we can just decrease. You can, it is increasing. You can just like this. You can just make some adjustments. You can make some suggestions and do. Okay, that is southern walls. They are done here. Then you can just go to northern walls. It is now it is 18.6. It is reducing. Okay, like this you can increase. Western walls. So in all sides, we can do some suggestions. Eastern walls. Like that you can make some changes. You can just adjust the value. So in walls, WWR 4 direction you have done the changes. Okay, so after doing the changes in 4 sides, WWR ratio here, what you can do is you can just add it as a one scenario. You can see in the right top, add scenario. Okay, you can just add scenario, and you can just rename it as, means club all this into one. Okay, means eastern, western, southern and all. You can just club this into one. That is window wall ratio. Like that. Next thing what you can do is wall construction is there. Shades are there. You can see window shades. Window shade. Here also our model is here. You can just adjust. So by adjusting or here there's no changes occurring. You can see there's no change occurring. Window shades north. Here also no change occurring. So like this you can just make all the changes here. You can make some adjustment or suggestions in here, and you can just club it into one and add a scenario like that. There's no, if you make any changes here, nothing is occurring here, so you just don't want to do that. Okay, and you can just club it into a new scenario, and you can just rename window shades. Next one we have building orientation is here. You can just building or here orientation you can just change here also. Not, yeah, there's some values decreasing. I just randomly decrease, changing the values. I'm not looking any correct value. I'm just randomly changing the values. Okay. Just see building orientation, and you can just add it as a scenario.
Building orientation.
Like this, you can just hear your different categories are there: window glass south, window glass north, window glass west, like the infiltration, roof construction, plug load efficiency, panel efficiency. For solar is also there, panel efficiency you can do. So there are different categories are there. You can make some changes, and you can just here you can see the values now up to 14 points, and you have to adjust to come to this range. As this range you have to bring the value. If you're adjusting all these categories, and if you can bring, it's okay. Otherwise you have to alter the materials and do the things. And here one option is there, scenario compare. So what all scenarios what we have done here: window shades, window wall panel, that you can get the reports. So these are the reports we are getting after the what energy analysis. Like this we can do, we have to do the energy analysis of a particular model. Okay, so that's the last topic of the day session. So hope it's clear. Any doubts? Any doubts in last class and today's session? I'm just